welcome to another episode of What Travis Says. My name is Travis, and today we're continuing my Doctor Who rewatch. Today we'll be talking about Season 10, Episode 5 of Doctor Who, titled Oxygen. The Doctor, Bill, and Nardole are all trapped on a space station without oxygen, where the spacesuits that they're wearing are also trying to kill them. And in line with the number of main Doctors, I will give you 13 interesting facts about this episode. In an attempt to keep the Doctor on Earth, Nardole removes the fluid link from the TARDIS. In the very first episode featuring the Daleks, the Doctor pretended that the fluid link needed replenishing just so he could go out and explore Skaro. The Doctor makes a speech about space being the final frontier, quoting the monologue that opens every episode of Star Trek the original series and Star Trek the Next Generation. There's even a third Doctor adventure called Frontier in Space, which came out in 1973, a full 7 years after Captain Kirk uttered those words for the first time. The Doctor also played with a yo-yo in the episode The Girl Who Died, which was co-written by Jamie Matheson, who also wrote this episode. On The Fan Show, Jamie Matheson said that he was worried that this episode might come off as a bit too political because of its blatant anti-capitalist themes. The electronic eyes on the suits resemble the eyes of HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey, and, much like HAL, they can also read lips. Time Lords can survive in the vacuum of space for limited periods, but much longer than humans can, as seen in Forward to Doomsday and The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe. The Doctor says, "Death, where is thy sting?" quoting the first epistle to the Corinthians in the New Testament of the Bible. The Doctor says that fear is good, it keeps you fast, much like what he said in the episode The Time of Angels. When the Doctor offers to bring the survivors to anywhere they'd like to go, he says, "The universe is your crustacean." He's of course paraphrasing the phrase, "The world is your oyster." Temporary blindness has happened in the series before, but it's most commonly associated with the Doctor's companions. Sarah Jane Smith, Leela, and Grace Holloway had all been temporarily blinded at one point. 2 scenes of the blind Doctor were featured in an early teaser for this episode. However, the Doctor's eyes were digitally altered away from that cloudy cover to make them look normal in order to not spoil the plot point. There are a few similarities between this episode and 1979's sci-fi horror film Alien, including the fact that a large corporation's profit-making scheme is behind the deaths of the crew. Stick around for tomorrow's video where we talk about the next episode, Extremis. But that's it for this episode of my Doctor Who rewatch. As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me tomorrow.